behind me here, water is all up in my pool. It's been covered, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can easily go ahead and siphon it out of the pool without having to buy a pump or even try to get some mooky and mucky and nasty stuff in your mouth. So we're going to prime it real easy with just a water faucet and start to drain this pool. That won't take that long to do. I didn't this year put a pillow cover in. It is some people recommend you do. If you don't put one in like I didn't, you probably definitely want to drain the water out a little quicker, where if you had a pillow in the middle raising that up, it would not put as much stress on the sides of your pool. And so I'm just going to show you how I'm going to easily go ahead and get this pool drained. So for this, all you need is a water hose, and you need one long enough that will go ahead and reach your water faucet, because we're going to plug that up, and that's how we're going to prime it. So first, it's actually cold out here. Look at there, I got some ice. That's ice. Got to break through the ice here. It's like 20, 22, 23 degrees out here. So I'm going to put that so that it's not real deep, but completely under the water there. Then a brick or a rock, or look at here, how about a turtle? Just something to kind of weigh down on that so that it hopefully don't fall off, and then that stays under the water. Then we're just going to take the other end of the hose, tighten it on the water faucet. Once it's tight, turn on the water. Okay, water should be going in the pool now. Let's go check. And it is. Now you can see there's no bubbles. What you want to look for is make sure there's no bubbles, because once all the bubbles are out, well, there's a bubble there. Let all them bubbles get out. You don't want any air in there, so there. Now that all the bubbles are out of the water, well, not quite. Give it a little longer there. Okay, I think that's good now. What we're going to want to do is turn the water off. I'm just going to give that just another second. Now we'll just turn the water off and unhook it from the water faucet and lay it on the ground, and hopefully water starts just pouring out of the pool. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the water here. We're going to undo this. Off all the way. There we go. And we're going to just take this over here and see if water don't come on out of this. Make sure. Okay, so here I am again. I am doing it one more time. It did not do well. I did have a kink in the hose, and it's cold out here, and I may have had an ice crystal in the hose that was causing that. So that's why it's important to get all the air out. Don't see any kinks in it. And now you can see how, yeah, that water's flowing out much nicely. I think it was stopped up by a kink. So be sure your kinks are out. So we're going to do attempt number 2. So if it don't work the first time, let's try again. So we got the hose full of water and no air. Turn off the faucet, and this time it's coming off nicely. Had some kink in it earlier, and it wasn't draining the water out of the hose, I don't believe. Now we're going to just move this. Right here. And see if water will start to come out. A daggum kink. So let's remove that. Check again. There we go. Water is coming out of the pool. And there it is, removing the water. So yeah, it's still draining out. You just got to make sure this hose I have is not the best hose, and it was basically kinking. It kept kinking. I kept removing the kink, and then once I did that, it's still flowing nicely, so I'll just let it go ahead and drain the water down on the cover. That's pretty much all you need if you don't want to go buy an expensive pump, a water hose, a faucet nearby, and you're ready to go.